Good morning, beautiful soul ones. Welcome to the day of today. This is a short video of an energy update of what date are we on? 13th of October in my time zone. Yeah, so today the moon is in Sagittarius. Um, Sagittarius, fire, direction, movement, travel, um, knowing what we want and going towards it. We are in Libra still, so that's all about the balancing. And today's numerology day is connected to the number 7. This is the mystic. So today's a great day for meditation, going within, spiritual practice, connecting with your higher sources, taking a limb and doing, following those hunches, allowing your intuition to guide you through new, different spiritual practices, perhaps, or just plain contemplation. It doesn't have to be all full of, prayer beads and sage and whatsoever. So yes, I love 7 days. They're connected to Neptune and to K2, all about dissolving our illusions, knowing our truth, what we do and what we don't want. So as I explained that today is just such a lovely day of, in these last couple of weeks we've been doing a lot of shadow work, questioning our truth. What do we know? What don't we know? What are we sure about? We had dark, purging heavy energy these last few days. Hopefully most of you have already felt that shift in the energy. And now we have this beautiful day, a 7-day to go within, to know our truth and to just go directly and go get it. Be sure of ourselves, have that action, that fireness, and start to see the optimism, start to see the joyfulness in it, and start to go out and grab it and bring it here. So I hope, depending on where you are in the world, energies, hello, welcome. Energies have started to shift in a more positive way, feeling a little bit lighter, and starting to see through the fog and the clouds. And if you are still going through a little bit of a rough time, because it'll take time, it's not black and white, then I'm sending you lots of healing love and just gratitude for all that you're doing and going through, and know that around the corner things will and are already shifting. So that's just a little bit the harmonics of the day. I'm just going to tune in. It's going to be a really short video. I'm just going to tune in if there are any more messages for the day, and then later today I will be sharing the clearing of the canvas video, which will be kind of the most important prepping that we can do for the upcoming event. So today, jump over your fears, jump over your doubt, follow those hunches, follow your intuition, follow all that is coming to you. Follow the new, the unknown. Take your bag of tools and create your truth, your unique truth, what works for you. Not everything that works for others or schools or educational systems may not work for you. Now you have a palette of all different colors and tools and information and knowledge, and now paint your own picture, your own choices, your own path. Choose what is right for you. Go out there and get it. Feel it within. Start to notice your own strength, because that is the strength. If you don't even believe in your own strength, believe in the strength of higher sources. Believe that you have always been taken care of. Believe in those mystical, beautiful experiences that you have felt so much undoubtful love, and bring that love into yourself. Explore yourself, explore your truth, know your truths, question your own truth, question everything, and then you can choose what you truly know. Just asking about more insights about the event. Again, just lots of celebration, lots of moving forward to this timeline of the event coming quicker and sooner. So I've been guided to start sharing a lot of information about what prepping we can do internally, externally, for the event to come. And those will be some of the videos coming up next. Yes, and again, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you so much for the love and support. And I feel guided to share a little bit more about my truth and I suppose a little bit more of who I am. I keep on receiving guidance to yeah, share a bit of my story. So someone asked me the other day, you know, how do I make ends meet and how does that work? And you know, honestly, I left the house when I was 16 and I had no money, and since then I worked by myself and self-made woman. In fact, when I was younger, I worked sometimes 5 different jobs and slept 1 hour, 2 hours, went to my next job, and really lived month to month and worked my ass off, sweat, blood, and tears. And I thought that would be the rest of my life, and you had to, you know, be in survival mode to make ends meet. And you know, life changed and I changed and I grew and I experienced, and I decided that's not the truth that I want. And as soon as I started realizing that that is not, you know, I thought that was going to be the rest of my life. But as soon as I started realizing and not limiting myself to those truths that I put on top of myself, or that I decided to listen to, of the limitations of society's truths, I started to realize, you know, I don't need much to live. I'm very simple. I live a very simple life. And, you know, if I live that way, I don't need much money to survive, thus I don't need to work much. I live in a small studio. I hardly have any monthly costs. All my costs are a little bit of food and a little bit for self-care. I don't drink. I don't, not all of these things. I don't have big expenses because I chose that. My stuff is gone into 2 suitcases right now. I sleep on a mattress on the floor. I have a tiny little studio where I can work and do my practices and share my information, and that's enough. And I share my stuff, you know, for free, and the people who are guided to give some type of energy exchange, that's fine. And sometimes the energy exchange is a hug and a gratitude, words of love, and sometimes it is in the form of some help, and sometimes it's in the form of money. How do we hold to hope if we did not feel the energies this week? Yeah. You may have to rephrase that. I'm not understanding that question. Thank you. So someone asked me about how do I, you know, make ends meet. It's like, I've been working really hard. I've never had a phone contract, a house contract. I don't have monthly costs. I work very hard to not have any monthly costs at all. In fact, I only just of late got a phone contract so I can be doing these videos. So that's my only monthly expense, really. Yeah. Less stuff, less space. Small space is less worries, less responsibility, and more time to just do. Yes, actually, I do have a PayPal for donations, and actually, I was really honored a while back. Roy found me on this channel, and he went out of his way. I was really honored to email me and say, you know, I want to donate to you, and do you have a donation cause? And my whole life, I've been really, you know, shy to accept any help and love for others because I've always been in that survival mode. And I was just so honored for him to believe so much in me. And as he says that, I see that as he wants to share love and energy and support with me. And so thanks to his inspiration, I actually set up a PayPal account, and on my website at bethevoice.co, I have a donation button. And so if you guys feel, $1 goes a long way. So if you feel to share, that's wonderful. I actually have a transparency donation sheet where you can see how much I received, who I received from, and a message of gratitude, and when those expenses will go out. And as the foundation that I'm putting together, which I have all that information on my website, as the expenses will be going out, that will all be shared information, totally transparent. So you know exactly what you've been helping and donating towards, which is basically helping me set up the team. Good evening from Texas. Hi. Which will be helping me set up the team and the retreat centers and the schooling centers for people to be sharing free education, wisdom and knowledge, and free holistic care, which will be me and others. And yeah, if you want to know more, just check out the website. Took me a long time to be able to share this and put myself out there. So thank you, Roy, to kind of push me to put myself out there with donations. Thank you guys just for tuning in. And what else did I want to mention? Yeah, so when I was about 21, actually, I decided that I do not care so much about material things. So I didn't buy new clothes and new things like most of my friends did at that age. I would save all of my money really hard, and with a little piece of money that I could save, I would leave for 1 or 2 or 3 months to a very cheap country that it would only be like $500 a month would be my costs to live there. And I would be living on a shoestring, stay at a place and really, eat very little and stay at the cheapest hostel with rats and cockroaches. But I at least had 2 or 3 months to search myself, do my practices, and be away from the system. And I did that every year for the last decade, by not splurging on materialistic things. And that was important to me, and that helped me to be where I am at now. And yeah, for me, a simple place, a tiny little simple place in the jungle, and a roof over my head, and just friends and love, and enough food in my stomach goes a long way. I really don't need much. We, as humans, we really don't need much to survive. We may have been, given illusions that we may need all of these beautiful, shiny things, but really, really, we don't need much. Really, all we need is support and love and wisdom and knowledge and health and a home. We all need a home, clean water and food. And that doesn't always have to be money, you know? Yeah, someone saying my body is rejecting synthetic foods now. Totally. As soon as there's something with a lot of sugar in it, I start feeling nauseous and sick. Yeah. If we have everything we need, if we have, if we're healthy, we have family, we have homes, we have everything we need, we don't need money. Money is just an energy form that we take it and we turn it into something we do need. And if we have everything we need, we don't really need it. And if we need it for a while, we can make some and then turn it into what we do need, I had a long time. I actually spent 6 months living without money. I would do everything on donation, and if and I would work at a hostel and do volunteer work, and I lived with no money for a while at all. And it was a very beautiful experience for me, because I've always had back in the day like this really weird like evil money, and I will never have enough, and survival fear about it. And it's taken me a long time to change my opinion and relationship with it. So yeah. So those are all journeys we may go on, and maybe some of us never had problems with that. But Yeah. Okay, I've been rambling. Thank you for listening to my rambling. Okay, I just have a message here. Just went to your website. I'm not sure if it is you. Does it have mono de fez on the front page? It's www dot voice voice.co. There is, if you look at my information on YouTube, if you scroll down, there will be a little link on the link underneath here. Okay, I'm gonna leave this message. Thank you guys again for yeah, just everything. Thank you. See you in the next message. Bye.